Welcome, one and all, to the wonderful, weird, wild, wily, woolly world of competitive racing, where human beings strap on a pair of running shoes, take to the streets, and see if they can manage to kill themselves with exhaustion before the end of the day. It came out the other day, folks, that the Chicago Marathon, makes me tired to say those words, they've decided to include a third gender category, which is, of course, non-binary. Yes, folks, because it's incredibly important to make sure that we accommodate those ladies who appear to be running with a banana in their pockets and those dudes who've got a bouncing set of boobies trailing them down to the finish line. This decision came down as the result of an effort on the part of the marathon showrunners to be more inclusive. They said, quote, "At the end of the day, we don't want people showing up being misgendered, having a negative experience. No one is advocating for that," end quote. That was said by consultant Jake Fedorowski. Now, if you've never had the pleasure of watching this act of mass masochism unfold, you should know that there are about 40,000 participants annually. Of that number, fewer than 100 identify as non-binary, which is kind of surprising in Chicago, to be honest. Who knew there were so many cis, white, bigoted fascists in the world? But hey, if you let the left run an inch down the marathon trail, they're going to take a mile, right? So one non-binary runner, Cal Calamia, can't make it up, has said that it's great that what they're doing, but it's not enough. It's not enough, according to Calamia. Officials should also be providing non-binary runners with a monetary prize, a finish line ribbon, or an elite category. He, she, it, we, them said, "Personally, it feels hurtful because it feels performative or brushed under the rug, because it really is a big deal." That was a direct quote. Now, folks, you know that I'm about as fair-minded as a guy can get, but I have to say, this is some bullshit. Man, this is some bullshit. You got a race that's got 40,000 other people who don't need your accommodation to magically create a gender category that doesn't exist. And the very same day, you want to complain that you're not getting enough goodies? Did you suck on your mama's titties until you were 12? You self-righteous, entitled brat. It's time to grow up. Now, I get worked up, but honestly, this is just a part of the whole insane comedy to me. It's amusing to watch. I love it, mostly because you know what will probably happen? It's Chicago, literally leftist central. So they're probably going to have a good old-fashioned struggle session about the thing, cave to the demands, and keep doing the solid work of driving that marathon into the ground. Things like this are silly. It's silly. But of course, they're also an analog to the real problems facing the nation. This idea of the left that it's never enough to just get what they want, because what they really, really want is around the corner somewhere. That's the dangerous part. It's never enough, because we see it in all the slippery slope moments. You know, those ones that aren't fallacies. Now, personally, I hope they give this dude, because let's face it, this is almost certainly a freaking dude. I hope they give him a tiara. Just point him in the opposite direction of where the rest of the race is going and say, "Hit the road, Jack. Your medal's out there somewhere. Go find it, bitch." So stupid, Sarah. It's so stupid. Golly, it's so stupid. Like, I go back to the story this week of where now the Selective Service is saying if you're born a dude, even if you identify as a woman,
I love that so much,
you're going to get drafted. So you got to sign up for Selective Services. So it's all fun and games to join girl swimming until World War III happens. Mm-hmm. And good luck fighting that with no testosterone in your body. You're going to your nails up. You are. It's all fun and games until somebody starts shooting at you and you go, "Ah!"